Welcome to Transitions, Job Search, and Targeting. I'm happy to share information I learned from Andrea Pointe, the manager of player development for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today I will provide background information about Andrea and highlight some key information I learned from our conversation. We discuss a typical day for her, how she transitioned industries to sports administration, job search advice, including my key takeaway from the conversation, and what I would do differently if I interviewed Andrea again. First, some background. Andrea is the manager of player development for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Her educational background was a little surprising. She graduated from the George Washington University with a bachelor's degree in international affairs, focusing on comparative economic, political, and social systems. Before she joined the Dodgers organization, Andrea held 3 different roles with the Los Angeles Angels, a professional baseball team based in Anaheim, California. Her jobs included serving as the coordinator of player development, assistant for minor league operations, and assistant for baseball operations. Andrea explained that there is no typical day. Every day is unique and requires her to address a different set of circumstances. For example, she works with their director and coordinator and other operations staff to discuss player development. When she was a student, Andrea did not intern with sports organizations. Instead, she served in many internships in political and government organizations, including roles with the district attorney and governor's office in New York. Since Andrea transitioned industries to work in sports administration, we discussed this change. She was originally intending to work in politics, but she also had an interest in baseball operations. She explained that she went to a job fair in D.C. and started conversations with agents and members of the media to explore possibilities in the baseball industry. As a result, she began applying for internships online and went through several vigorous internship hiring processes. This was very interesting, as it demonstrates that it is possible to shift industries, even pretty dramatically, especially early on in a career. Seeing as Andrea transitioned fields so successfully, and because her LinkedIn profile explains that she contributed to reviewing, interviewing, and hiring candidates at the Angels organization, it was natural to ask her advice about looking for jobs in the industry. Andrea suggests closely reviewing job descriptions and ensuring that the resume fulfills what the employer is asking. She advises the importance of demonstrating skills that show a unique ability to get the job done. In addition, it's important to illustrate outside-the-box ideas in job search materials. When it comes to looking for positions, for the most part, Andrea said internship and job seekers are at the mercy of what gets posted publicly or what is available online. She suggests reviewing Teamwork Online, LinkedIn, or the job board site Handshake. This is a job board for college students specifically, and is also the job board Georgia State University Career Center suggests. When it comes to interviewing, Andrea indicated that it is critical to demonstrate the ability to be open-minded, to illustrate empathy, and to display emotional intelligence. Finally, she commented that it is critical to be able to work with people from diverse backgrounds. Finally, my most important takeaway from our conversation was that it is crucial to identify specific jobs and types of organizations that interest me. Andrea explained that targeting my search will make me more marketable to employers. She noted that the sports industry is huge, so it may take some work to figure it out, but that I should continue my research in order to get ahead with my plans. Since I have focused my interests on our conversation, if I interviewed Andrea again, I'd like to ask her about the business operation aspects of working in player development and what type of skills she would consider unique in that realm. Transitioning industries is possible in this field. It's imperative to illustrate unique abilities on the resume and illustrate outside-the-box outcomes. Demonstrating empathy and emotional intelligence in an interview is vital. It's critical to focus on a career goal to improve job potential. It was enlightening speaking to someone who has accomplished so much in only a few years. This interview inspired me to research options and to focus my interests on a career in business operations.